Sunshine is delicious, rain is refreshing, wind braces us up, snow is exhilarating. There is really no such thing as bad weather, only different kinds of good weather. I used to be Snow White, but I drifted. The first fall of snow is not only an event, it is a magical event. You go to bed in one kind of a world and wake up in another quite different, and if this is not enchantment, then where is it to be found? I have never seen snow and do not know what winter means. Advice is like snow, the softer it falls, the longer it dwells upon, and the deeper it sinks into the mind. And finally winter, with its bidin, whinin' wind, and all the land will be mantled with snow. Blondes make the best victims. They're like virgin snow that shows up the bloody footprints. We build statues out of snow and weep to see them melt. How did it happen that their lips came together? How does it happen that birds sing, that snow melts, that the rose unfolds, that the dawn whitens behind the stark shapes of trees on the quivering summit of the hill? A kiss and all was said. When I get back on snow, it's almost like I travel back in time to that feeling I used to have. That youthful, 6-year-old, nothing else matters, you're sort of the center of the universe, kind of a feeling. When I ask why am I black, they say I was born in sin, and shamed inequity. One of the main songs we used to sing in church makes me sick, love wash me and I shall be whiter than snow. Corruption is like a ball of snow, once it's set rolling it must increase. The Eskimos had 52 names for snow because it was important to them. There ought to be as many for love. Ireland, in breadth, and for wholesomeness and serenity of climate, far surpasses Britain, for the snow scarcely ever lies there above 3 days. No man makes hay in the summer for winter's provision, or builds stables for his beasts of burden. The island abounds in milk and honey. Snow and adolescence are the only problems that disappear if you ignore them long enough. A lot of people like snow. I find it to be an unnecessary freezing of water. Something happened when I was in elementary school. A Disney artist named Bruce McIntyre retired, and he had done drawings for Pinocchio and Snow White that was just classic stuff. He moved to the town I grew up in, Carlsbad, and he became a part-time art teacher at our elementary school. I seemed to vow to myself that someday I would go to the region of ice and snow and go on and on till I came to one of the poles of the earth, the end of the axis upon which this great round ball turns. Fresh snow is amazing. The board is real different, it floats on the powder and goes really fast. If you're riding a longboard, it's more like surfing than skiing. No state income tax, no snow, lots of golf courses, and ready-made gated communities make Florida an irresistible place for seniors, the ones who have the income level, to retire. I've been exploring different options for when I'm done skiing. I have the Turtle Ridge Foundation, which is helping a bunch of worthy causes around the Northeast. I've also started Ski Space, which is an online social network that basically deals with all things based around any snow sport. Snow provokes responses that reach right back to childhood. I love touring in the United States. It's dramatically different wherever you go. North to south, you're going from snow to palm trees. I was taught that Jesus the Son of God was a white man, and hearing black people singing, "Lord, wash me, and I will be whiter than snow," made me sick. Snow the product was dope. She wanted me on a song, so I did it for her. I ain't charge her nothing. The worldly hope men set their hearts upon turns ashes, or it prospers, and anon, like snow upon the desert's dusty face, lighting a little hour or two, is gone. Birth teaches me to forget myself as melted snow forgets its life. Birth teaches me resignation as the leaves die in the fall. Birth teaches me courage as the tree which stands all alone. Birth teaches me regeneration as the seed which rises in the spring. Resting on your laurels is as dangerous as resting when you are walking in the snow. You doze off and die in your sleep. As soon go kindle fire with snow, as seek to quench the fire of love with words. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Cement doesn't give as much snow. If I own a large part of Scotland, I can turn the people off the land practically into the sea or across the sea. I can take women in childbearing and throw them into the snow and leave them there. That has been done. I can do it for no better reason than I think it is better to shoot deer on the land than allow people to live on it. Unless we make Christmas an occasion to share our blessings, all the snow in Alaska won't make it white. We should be used to the unpredictable nature of our weather system, the fact that low fronts and high pressure and the notion of sun, rain and snow in one day mean absolutely nothing because the weather likes to make an idiot out of you. The whole climate is changing, the winds, the ocean currents, the storm patterns, snow packs, snowmelt, flooding, and droughts. Temperature is just a bit of it. I was standing on the shoulders of other science fiction writers like William Gibson, who had written Neuromancer on a typewriter before home computers even really existed, and Neil Stephenson, who wrote Snow Crash in the early 90s and imagined an online virtual world before the birth of the modern internet. Genius is an African who dreams up snow.